ESWC, dag 3, Dota dag 1. Vi står här med two guys from monkeybusiness, the Danish DotA team. Could you introduce yourselves?
I'm CalculuS.
And I'm Link.
And what roles do you play in the game?
I mostly play like utility, so I roam the map a lot, ensure that we can get a lot of kills, while meanwhile Link gets items.
Yeah, I'm the carry of the team together with Angel, and I mostly farm and get my items up.
Favorite character at the moment?
I would say anti-mage.
And yours?
Storm Spirit.
Cool.
So you're up 1-0 or 2-0 because one team didn't. Yeah. How would the matches been so far, or the match?
Well, we practiced a lot against that team like the last 2 days, and we felt like we had them all the time, and I think we played against them like 10 times or so, 1-8, so we were ahead, and I thought we had the upper hand in the drafting phase as well, where we picked the heroes, which meant that we knew what they would pick, and we would just counter that.
Yeah. Alright.
So
basically. That's basically it.
Right. So you came through a qualifier at ESL, right?
Yeah.
Were you surprised, or did you expect to get qualified for this event?
After we saw the teams in the qualifier, I would say we expected it. We would probably have been a bit disappointed if we didn't qualify. It's always nice when you qualify anyway.
So, are you impressed by the lineup of teams here, or what do you think about the other teams? Is it like a real prime Dota 2 event?
Yeah, it's like the best European teams are here, and one of the best Chinese teams as well to represent Asia. And I think there's like the best teams in the world are here. Like Navi, they won the international like $1 million tournament, and EHOM got second. So it's the best teams in the world this year. I would say so.
And M5 just won ECS against us in the finals, so it's also a pretty strong team. It'll be tough.
Alright. Talking a little bit about Dota 2, actually, what do you think of the game compared to Dota 1? What are the upsides, and what do you think is still kind of bad about it?
Like, of course, there's only half the heroes in Dota 2 because they didn't put the rest of the heroes in there. But besides that, it's basically the same game, just better graphics
and better mechanics.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like bugs fixed. Lincoln's works on every spell and stuff like that.
Isn't it a little bit slower? Or do you think it's the same pace?
I think it's a little bit faster.
I think it's about the same.
It's more smooth.
It's just, it runs more smoothly.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same speed overall.
There is no input lag?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about these changes. Do they actually make a big impact in the strategies you play, or how the game plays out?
The biggest impact on Dota 2 right now compared to Dota 1 is that the half of the heroes are missing, so you can't do all the strategies from Dota 1. I think that's the biggest part. The mechanics are not so much.
Have we seen anything new coming into Dota 2, like new strategies or new?
Not really yet.
Not really.
It's basically the same kind of strategies, but with a few different heroes because they're not in Dota 2 yet, and a few heroes is stronger in Dota 2 because there's like three kinds of heroes: agility, strength, and intelligence. And the intelligence heroes are like they added most intelligence heroes, so there's like a few, 2-3 heroes that's really good against intelligence, and they're getting picked like first pick every time.
Anti-mage.
Yeah.
That's why it's so strong right now.
Yeah, alright. Have you two been to any? I know Miguel and Angel have been pretty high up in Dota. Have you guys been to other offline events like this?
We've just been 2 times in Kiev, Ukraine. We played the ICS finals like last week or so, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And a month before that, we were there as well to play Asus. And
apart from that, not really.
We were invited to the Gamescom, but we didn't get to play because we were like the substitute team. Like,
we were team
16
17.
players. Yeah, exactly.
So, how do you like France, and how do you like ESWC? So far, I mean,
it's really similar to Gamescom, I think. The hotels are not that good. But apart from that, it's really good. Like we got a lot of stuff. We got a headset when we arrived, and we got bus ticket, like for the whole week. I think it's really good service. So everyone is kind.
Everyone's kind.
Yeah.
About your organization, is it a proper organization or is it just a name?
It's because we skipped our last month because we think that Dota 2 is gonna be like really big when it comes out, and so we have declined some offers because we want to wait for the right offer.
Yeah.
So for now we don't have any sponsors.
We made up on the name ourselves. So.
Okay. How much are you looking forward to the Dota 2 scene? Do you think it's going to be like the international with millions of dollars in prize money, or do you think it will be maybe like Khan and League of Legends has been for the last year?
I hope it's gonna be mostly like StarCraft, because the prize pools there are big enough so you can actually live from it and travel to all the events and stuff. And I've heard rumors about a lot of big tournaments coming up, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how many like big LAN events that will pick up Dota 2, and hopefully most of them will.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like predict.
But you've been playing Dota 1 up until now, Dota 2.
Yes.
How come you didn't switch to Heroes of New Earth or League of Legends? What was the reason?
Well, League of Legends is an entirely different game, I think. And all the tournaments, all the players, most players stayed in Dota 1, all our friends, and the tournaments, the money at the time, and then it grew bigger. So I don't know, we just stayed, we liked the game more. So.
do you dislike the other games, Heroes of New Earth and League of Legends?
I didn't even play League of Legends once. I played Han like 3 times, just picked the heroes I knew from Dota. And I think, I don't know, if I had made the switch from the beginning, I would probably love it, but...
I played 100 games, and I really liked it, but all my friends stayed in Dota 1, so I just stayed. When I had to pay for the game, I stopped. Like I had the beta.
Alright, so what do you think of your chances in this tournament? And how far are you gonna go? Are you gonna go to the grand final, or?
Yeah, we're aiming for that for sure, because I think we feel really confident in our practice, and just like our mental state right now is, I think we can beat any team.
I think M5 and eHome is gonna be the biggest in this group. So if we could beat one of them, 2 teams are advancing from each group, so we just have to beat one of them, and then don't screw up in the other games, and then I think we have a pretty fair chance to move on from the group stage.
Practicing online at the moment, is it easy to find opponents? Is it easy to play, or is it too few? I mean, it's a close beta, so I guess it's not tons of teams.
Well, before this event, almost any team was practicing, so it was pretty easy to find opponents. But apart from that, it's pretty hard, like before that, because most teams were still playing Dota 1, and so were we, because we were practicing for the ECS.
Okay.
ICS.
Like 2 weeks ago we played
But
Dota
I think
1
when we get home, I don't think it's going to be tough to find opponents. So, not a problem.
Cool.
Alright, do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so do you have anything to say, shout-outs?
Shout out to Drone, I think that's about it.
Shout out to my mods and my viewers on my stream.
Are you the best Danish team?
Yeah, we are.
At the moment, yeah, because we're kind of the only one.
More or less.
Yeah, the only.
Cool. Good luck in the tournament.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.